If you want awesome products at great prices, check out the in the description. A shadow falls on autism. Kennedy's controversial plans spark outrage. The appointment of Xavier Becerra as health secretary has cast a long shadow over the autism community, raising serious concerns about the future of support services and fueling a firestorm of controversy. Becerra's recent actions, marked by inaccurate statements and proposed budget cuts, have sparked widespread outrage and fear among autistic individuals and their families. A chilling proposal: mass surveillance and service cuts. Becerra's ambitious plan for a comprehensive study on autism, as reported by CBS News, involves the unprecedented mass collection of private medical data from federal and commercial databases. This data mining initiative, alongside the creation of a national autism registry, raises significant privacy concerns. The scope of this project is breathtaking, potentially encompassing the personal health information of millions of Americans, raising critical questions about informed consent and the potential for misuse of this sensitive data. Adding insult to injury, a leaked draft of proposed cuts to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, HHS, reveals a shocking plan to eliminate vital support services for individuals with disabilities, including education, research, and crucial community-based programs. These cuts threaten to dismantle the support networks that many autistic individuals and their families rely on for their well-being and independence. The proposed cuts are particularly devastating given the already precarious situation facing many autistic people who often struggle to access essential services due to limited resources and systemic barriers. Misinformation and mischaracterizations, a secretary's dangerous rhetoric. Becerra's assertions regarding the lives and contributions of autistic people have been widely criticized as inaccurate and deeply offensive. His claim that autistic individuals do not contribute to society and that autism destroys families is not only factually incorrect, but also damaging and stigmatizing. This statement, made during his first press conference as health secretary, showcases a profound lack of understanding and empathy towards the autistic community, a community whose talents and contributions are too often overlooked and marginalized. The reality is far removed from Becerra's inaccurate and hurtful depiction. Autistic individuals bring a wealth of unique skills, perspectives, and talents to the world, making significant contributions in various fields. The assertion that autism destroys families is deeply insensitive and disregards the strength and resilience of families who navigate the challenges of raising autistic children. The crumbling safety net, Medicaid cuts, and educational disparities. The proposed cuts to vital support services are particularly alarming in the context of already existing inequalities. Approximately 15 million individuals with disabilities rely on Medicaid, yet the Republican-controlled Congress has proposed a staggering near one-third reduction in Medicaid funding over the next decade. This drastic reduction threatens to leave countless individuals without access to essential health care, jeopardizing their physical and mental health. Adding to the crisis, the Trump administration's proposed cuts to the Department of Education, which supports more than 7 million disabled students, would exacerbate existing educational disparities and hinder the progress of autistic children in accessing quality education and support. The transfer of oversight of services for students with disabilities from the Department of Education to HHS, an unusual move, further underscores the administration's concerning priorities. This shift raises fears that the focus on these vital services may be further diminished and that autistic students will be disproportionately affected. The science speaks, debunking misconceptions. The recent rise in autism diagnoses, documented by the CDC, reflects improvements in diagnostic techniques and increased awareness, not an epidemic caused by environmental toxins, as Becerra falsely claims. The CDC's findings directly contradict Becerra's assertions, demonstrating the need for evidence-based policy decisions and the dangers of promoting unfounded claims. In fact, genetics underlie the vast majority, approximately 95% of autism cases. Becerra's appointment of David Geier, whose medical license was revoked in Maryland for malpractice, including prescribing puberty-blocking medications, to autistic children further raises red flags. This appointment demonstrates a concerning disregard for scientific integrity and ethical considerations. Jayer's association with the discredited theory linking autism to vaccinations only underscores the lack of scientific foundation underlying Becerra's claims. A call for action: protecting the rights and well-being of the autistic community. Becerra's actions represent a grave threat to the autistic community. His policies and pronouncements are not only deeply concerning, but also stand in stark contrast to the scientific consensus and the lived experiences of autistic individuals and their families. The mass data collection initiative raises serious privacy and ethical concerns, while the proposed cuts to crucial support services would exacerbate already existing inequalities. Becerra's scientifically unfounded claims about the causes of autism and his dismissal of the contributions of autistic people demonstrate a profound lack of understanding and empathy. It is imperative to advocate for the rights and well-being of the autistic community and to demand accountability from those in positions of power. The time for action is now, before further damage is done. The voices of autistic individuals and their families must be heard, and their concerns must be addressed. The fight for equitable access to health care, education, and community support for autistic individuals must continue with unwavering determination.